first, and they're the last game today. So I'm sure they're very anxious to start. They didn't play yesterday, and they had to wait to the last game at 9 p.m. tonight. So let's see what they bring.
Maybe there's going to be some value in that. We don't know.
I mean, they look like a good size coming out right now. From the point guard position all the way to their center, it just looks like they're a big, tall team. And they have 3 players that know AfroBasket and have been on the team, so they are the veteran players of Angola.
Well, they're coming up against the Cote d'Ivoire team that was on the receiving end last night of a great effort by the host nation, Rwanda, Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, I mean, they came up short yesterday against Rwanda, 64-35, but again, they didn't give up. They didn't give up. Their leading scorer was 6 points, Hannah Amani, with 6 points and 2 rebounds. And one thing that Cote d'Ivoire can focus on is their turnovers. They had 23 turnovers, and you know how that goes. So hopefully they come out and protect the ball and actually get set up. One thing that I noticed from yesterday, Rwanda made them play out of their pace. So if Cote d'Ivoire wants to compete in this game against Angola, they just need to be poised, be patient, get to their spots, set good screens, and attack the basket.
I think more important than anything, the one thing that we've learned from this FIBA Women's AfroBasket is you try to bring the E word, effort. If you don't bring it, you're not winning.
Exactly, and I mean, Cote d'Ivoire really did give that effort yesterday. They just came up short, so let's see how they battle against it. Like every other team that we've watched, they literally went to film and see what they did wrong, and they corrected it for their second game. So let's hope that Cote d'Ivoire did the same thing, and they could limit their turnovers and make their free throws and just box out when the rebound goes up.
Well, we're going to pause for the playing of the national anthems.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Cote d'Ivoire. Thank you.
Oh, it's a great moment to hear those national anthems. And referees from Panama, Julio Anaya, Monica Nasuna from Uganda, and from Kenya, Eric Amonde Otieno. You like it when I say the referee's name, don't you?
Right.
Well, I hope so anyway. So the starting fives tonight for Angola: Sara Caetano, Isabel Jo, Jessica Balaji, Cristina Matiquita, and Kaithia Antonio. Pascal Barbosa Alfonso, Antonio Fernando, Joaquim Cunha, and Manuel coming off the bench. That man right there. So Jose Villa, coach of Angola, and he's probably he's late to the party, but they're at the party. And for the starting five for Cote d'Ivoire, it's going to be Amani, Oraga, Diawara, and Jeparima, rather, Diawara, Grace Tolo, and Cieza, who's the center, Dubia Kolga, Jed Jamel, Kone, everybody else coming off the bench for that man right there, Zoran Visic. If it's happened in basketball, he's seen it.
Yeah, and also I just see that Cote d'Ivoire changed their starting lineup as well, and Ghana did that, and they came up with the win. So let's see if Cote d'Ivoire new starting lineup can be the same.
It's kind of interesting. You would think that the teams that played yesterday and lost might be mentally down, might be tired, but they've actually come out and played pretty well today. Especially Uganda. And how did they dig deep? They lose to Mali yesterday despite playing the hearts out. They came back out and played even harder tonight. So
you can definitely say now that the DNA of Uganda is they will never give up. They will fight to the end.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very important quality to have in a tournament like this. Because you're not, it doesn't matter if you lose. At the end of the day, in this format, every team is going to the qualification for the quarterfinals.
Yep. So,
at least, unless you win the group and you go straight to the quarterfinals.
So everyone has a chance after placing out of their bracket or wherever they ended in their bracket. So
it's been a wonderful sight as well, seeing some of the fans that come out. Last night took the cake with Rwanda, but wow, Senegal and Uganda.
The fans were battling.
They were. I think there might have been a few more Senegal fans, but the Uganda fans were just about as loud as they could have been, and it was a party. With the exception of about 4 minutes in the fourth quarter when their lead eroded. But anyway, it's all good fun. And we're just glad to be in Kigali watching the FIBA Women's AfroBasket. And at the end of the day, second day, when do you start to feel it from tiredness once you've been in this tournament?
I think after, for me at least, after bracket play.
After bracket play?
Because you're so excited, you want to do well, you want to place out of your bracket, and then, depending on how you do is when like, okay, this is when it starts. And, lucky for, Nigeria, when I played, we went straight to, we had days off, we had time to rest because of how we placed in the bracket. So I think either after day 2 or after second game. I mean, after the bracket or second game.
They would let you guys sleep in until like 4 o'clock the next day?
No. I wish. We were still up.
I know what Coach usually said. Had you up running at 6 a.m. in the morning?
No, he didn't do that either.
Good evening and welcome. We're underway. Cote d'Ivoire winning the opening tip and going out and scoring, and that is perhaps a very important bucket for a Cote d'Ivoire team that was struggling. Jeparima with the basket. Angola missed with their first attempt. Playing with fire and coming away with no points on that one. For Angola, she was fast.
That was the second take of Angola, and both times were just an aggressive move to the basket. You see Caetano taking it hard to the rim, 1-2 and up, and she gets fouled by the white jerseys of Portugal.
So Sara Caetano goes to the line. This is the first. Those players waiting for their time. I like seeing those players in the goggles. Reminds me of Pregame.
Yeah, and 2 of the Angola players have them. One on the bench and one on the floor.
Taitan's wearing those spectacles, or goggles. You can tell they've looked at the game tape. Playing a little bit crisper, a little bit harder, a little bit faster. Jeff Arima scores. Maybe they've been inspired by watching some of the other teams play.
Yeah, I mean, the game before this one was Senegal and
look at Cieza hustling back.
Uganda, so maybe that was a spark for them.
That was a very hard take, Jeff Arima. They just, I know you said that they put in the effort, but I don't know, just that it was I think it was also being the first game, it didn't help them for whatever reason. Cote missing.
And they were playing the host team, so that was probably kind of
the double whammy.
Yeah.
Never good to play the host team on opening night. Steal, and Jeff Arima goes in and scores with the layup. And Coach Vila has to be concerned. This team is turning opportunities. Look at strong rebound from Malaji. And that was definitely Cieza pushing and knocking Matakita down, and she will get some line. Oh, she ran into her. Matakita going to the line, looking for Angola's first points. Fourth game of the day. And first point of the day for Angola. What a basketball nation. And they've won this title. It's been a while. Go back 10 years.
Yeah, but they placed 8th place in the 2021 AfroBasket.
Although, as you said, they don't have too many players from that team.
Nope, just 3 of the old players from that year.
And offensive foul.
It looks like this is going to be a very physical game.
Yep, if you don't want to play physical, don't come to this game.
Don't come to this tournament.
So, good job from Malaji drawing the charge. And Malaji's kind of long. I wouldn't say she's built kind of slim. So she took some punishment there, but bounced right back up. I guess she's wire strong. He's at that. He hands it off. Cassia moves the room. Bounce pass, wonderful play. Malaji.
That was a great pass in the lane. Coming off that pick and roll and bounce pass into a rolling post is a guard's dream. I feel like I could just relate to both post players and guards in situations because I started off playing as a post player. So I get the rolling hard to the basket, but then I transition my game to a guard, and I just know coming off of that pick and roll, you're going to look for your post players rolling. My 2 cents on basketball.
What age did you switch?
College.
Okay, interesting. Here is Isabel pushing it quickly for Angola. And good job, Jefferine knocking it away.
Good block there.
So you switched from post player to guard your freshman year?
No, that was my transition where I knew if I really wanted to play at the highest level.
Oh, you had to be a guard.
I had to be a guard. I was, you know, very slim, still slim, but I had to expand my game with my handles and my three-point shot during my 4 years of college. And then by the time I got drafted, I was a guard.
Okay.
So I had 4 years to do something, yeah, while playing the 4 at Arizona.
Well, I think if you want your kid to play it, it's better to have the ball in the hands growing up.
Yeah.
Like magic. For you.
Thank you for adding me to that list with magic.
Well, you both played for LA, right?
Yeah, I played for the LA Sparks. I see what you did there.
I thought you were playing for the Dodgers. Okay. Now, another opportunity. And Elijah with a good rebound. And I like how Angola push it quickly. But Cote d'Ivoire are quickly back on defense. Three-pointer. Oh, and now. Boy, what a battle this is. Offensive rebound.
We saw that in yesterday's game, how Rwanda kept getting offensive rebounds after offensive rebounds, and you could see it here. Cote d'Ivoire needs to box out.
Yep, it'll be their undoing if they don't.
Yeah, hopefully they know that they need to do that.
The three-pointer. And that cuts it to a one-point game. So that was Artemis Afonso. And they come right back at you with Amani. And now she picks the pocket. Great effort here, and this ball literally hits your iPad. Here it comes. Whoop.
As long as it didn't hit you this time.
That's 2 games in a row. Or no, it's 2 games today where the ball's come over. That was Amani's 3. Well, that's a good sign. It seems like Cote d'Ivoire's playing with more confidence tonight. Looking for Uraga to get involved. Into the corner. Farima. Scrap to get the ball back. Mina. Jeparima. Another 3. It's good. Look at that. Passion. They really look like they are just about to explode. They're so eager to get back on the court after last night's performance. And I don't know who did the team talk, but they did a good job. So timeout on the court. Cote d'Ivoire leading 13-5. Angola want to talk about it.
¿no? Vale, hacemos fondo 2 normal, lo hacemos normal para buscar los 2 triple, para buscar a las 2 tiradoras, ¿ok? Lo hacemos normal, ¿vale? Bloqueo del 5 al 3, el 5 se abre, bloqueo del 4 al 1, el 1 sale, ¿vale? ¿De acuerdo? Y nos metemos bien los 2 aleros para buscar con tiempo los 2 bloqueos, ¿vale? ¿Ok? Si hay tiro, si no metemos balón dentro, ¿ok? Venga, vamos. Más defensa y menos pérdidas de balón.
Boy, Boy, what an electric start to the game tonight. Playing fast. And I think what I'm most impressed by with Cote d'Ivoire, not to mention the fact that Jeff Arima has 9 points, Diawara, is the intensity that this Cote d'Ivoire team is playing with
Yeah,
tonight.
it's very different from yesterday. Even though they didn't give up yesterday, it's just the energy that they came on the court with. They're playing big, they're playing loud, and they have that energy, and it's the reason why they are up right now.
Oh, look at that. Jeff Arima just takes it right away. She's having herself a game. Oh, fortuitous bounce to Amina. Doesn't bank in. And now Angola with an opportunity. Ooh, on the elbow, a little too hard. Drive. And an offensive foul. That call is on Nadir Manuel.
Yeah, it was not even a part of the ball. It was the post player just trying to clear the way for her guard driving.
Look at Amina. Good dribbling. It's an air ball, but Jeff Arima is everywhere. She gets the rebound into Uraga, who misses the layup.
She's been very active on the floor, Jeff Arima.
Oh, she's the best player in the game right now. I'm not sure she can play at this pace for the entire game.
I mean, you never know. They need to swim.
Yeah, I guess if you get the win for Cote d'Ivoire tonight, then you've got possibility. Oh no, they got blown out. I think it's unlikely that they would finish first because they were blown out by Rwanda, but Angola could still lose this game relatively close, you know, maybe up to 10 points and then go and win against Rwanda by 10 or more points, something like that to finish first.
Yeah, they're sitting here in the stands watching the
Rwanda.
game. Yeah, they're over your right shoulder. Group A is Cote d'Ivoire, Angola, and Rwanda. And Rwanda's watching this game.
So Cote now into the game. She gets it deep. Good kick from Barbosa. Artemis Barbosa Afonso. Again. She's got all the tools and the moves, but she's not finishing.
But this is a more aggressive team than they showed yesterday when they played against Rwanda. So Cote d'Ivoire is doing a lot of makeup for yesterday's game.
I mean, I don't know what they told him, but maybe they said, you're walking home to Abidjan if you don't put in a performance tonight, because that's the way they're playing. They were playing with plenty of fire and determination.
Yeah, and I feel like every team that has played, like I told you, has came back better on the court and changed or adjusted from the previous game.
Yeah.
And I just love to see that. That means these
And
players are locked in this tournament.
Yeah, and for them, that meant changing their intensity.
Yeah, and he also changed the starting lineup.
Yep. I think the intensity was okay for Uganda. It was just playing a little bit smarter.
Yeah.
And also they brought in a shooting guard to be the point guard, and she ended up being a key figure at the end, Bobigny. But this Angola team scrapping away, down by 6 points. Good catch from Cote. Oh, look at the dribbling from Cote. Great defense as well from Angola's Pascal. And there's Uraga finally flying in and banking it in. Nice handoff. She gets it back.
can't.
Manuel's going to the line.
Right here, she puts it up. She grabs her rebound and tries to go back up and gets the foul.
So that was the captain. The second. Banking it and doesn't drop.
Angola already in the bonus.
So that's a way to get back into it. Still trailing by 7.
Antonio on the line.
But as we have noted all tournament long, every aspect of the game is important, including the free throws. Antonio makes the second.
I mean, Angola is out-rebounding Cote d'Ivoire 15-8 right now. So that's a stat that definitely keep an eye on.
Oh, look at the defense by Angola coming up with the basketball. Just not able to finish at the rim was Manuel, but interesting. Have we seen Dumbia? No, Dumbia hasn't played yet. I thought she was one of their better players the other night.
She had 5 points last night and played 17 minutes and 31 seconds, so she definitely did contribute.
Well, I'm sure that Coach Bishop knows when he wants her to play. He wants to talk about it, so we'll go down and listen.
So buy your tickets on tickets.rw and enjoy the halftime performance by tomorrow during the game of Angola versus Rwanda.
Change Edwidge. So you will be 4. You will be 4. 5 and 4. Anna, organize the offense, Anna. Make short words. Don't make full transition. It is not possible. Just organize. Let's go. Jeff.
So you see those early shooting numbers and pretty low scoring first quarter, I would suggest. Three-pointer no good. Oh, dangerous pass. Get on the floor for the ball. Look at this. Pass up ahead and stolen by Isabel Fernando.
I think both teams have to get in their spots and play at their pace. They're just playing too fast right now.
Definitely feels like Angola's in a little bit of a rush.
Yeah.
Looks okay there for Antonia.
It's a long game ahead, so they can take their time on their shots and just set up and, be poised and patient. That's the thing that you want to be. We see Angola now in a zone.
That was Antonio's first basket, by the way. But once again, a three-pointer. second three, or third three, what is it? For Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, it is the second. No, it is the third, sorry. Yeah, Jeff Raymond did hit one. Here's another attempt from deep. So the three-point shot has been kind. Pass, Jeff Raymond's not going to give up on it, and then she catches, she's blocked. Angola quickly up the floor, but then very wisely, Amani reaches in, knocks it away. Jeff Raymond benefits. That's a couple, I mean, I've been impressed by Hannah Amani tonight. She's gone down immediately, answered a three with a three. She's come up and made a big steal there. And Antonio, meanwhile, presenting some problems down low. Oh, great hands. But then they turn it over again. Angola commit the foul. Manuel turning it over.
Jeff Arvima should know that if you have a defender in front of you and you're trying to get the ball into the post, that's when you shot fake, you jab left, you jab right to get your defender off balance, and so you can get the ball into the post.
Jeffrey bends the knees and the ball rims out. So back to an 8-point lead for Cote d'Ivoire. Now a little bit of full court pressure. Shot off in time. Great defense. Well, got to give that quarter deservedly to Cote d'Ivoire. It's the best quarter of basketball that we've seen them play. They lead 21-13 at the end of one.
I know Cote d'Ivoire is definitely happy about the way that they showed up tonight and coming on the floor and being aggressive. You can see here they're 50% from the free throw line, only has shooting 2, but Angola is 6 for 10, shooting 60. And Cote d'Ivoire just got more shots up than Angola. You can see here the attack by Jeffo Rima and how she's being so aggressive on the floor right now, and just the converting off of the turnovers that Angola has.
Yeah, Jeff Rima's been worth the price of admission in that first quarter. Really leading this team.
This is definitely a different team that we saw yesterday against Rwanda. Cote d'Ivoire is being very, very aggressive to the basket, and they're taking their time, shot faking, going to the basket, or if they're open on the three, they're going to take their shot. So I know that they're definitely happy about the outcome of the first quarter, which is 21-13.
Well, if I might say, scan in the barcode. You get Courtside 1891 into your smartphone. The video stream, schedule, scores, and more. You can watch the highlights, the replays of these games.
I knew that was coming soon.
I know you love it. That's your favorite part of the game.
Download the app.
That last game was so emotional, so intense. It's kind of like still catching my breath, if you know what I mean. Senegal and Uganda.
You think that's the game of the tournament so far, or Mozambique and?
No, it was that.
All right. Yeah, that was a good game. Really good game.
There've been some great games here in Kigali. Fofana has checked into the game. terrific persistence from Manikita. Jamel, the captain. Dangerous pass, good job, Caetano, getting the hands up.
I mean, as we look at the stats, Cote d'Ivoire is up, but Angola has out-rebounded them 18-9, but the thing that's glaring is Angola has 11 turnovers to Cote d'Ivoire's 4, and yesterday they had 23, so that's a good start for them.
Well, the shot clock was winding down, but she still had a little bit of time, but she put up a kind of a desperation heave on the right. Oh, nice pass. Bertola with the foul.
Nice pass. I love to see post-to-post play right here.
Look at this pass. Wow. It just feels like now that we're at the end of day 2 that there's any number of teams that can reach the podium. I really don't know. I don't have a grip right now on who's going to win this at all. There's just too many contenders. And especially the way that Cote d'Ivoire seemed to have flipped the switch tonight. They just look like a different team.
I have to agree with you on that one. But that's
Angola, I mean, despite their struggles, they're only down by 4.
Yeah, but that's the beautiful thing about tournament play. You just never know who's going to show up.
Raga forgot she'd already dribbled there. She double dribbled. Cassia.
And something else that I noticed that Cote d'Ivoire's defense right now, it's up on them. Like yesterday, it was not chillax, but it wasn't as aggressive against Rwanda as it is against Angola.
It's like white on rice tonight. Raga drives in. Oh boy, that was a good finish. I thought maybe she needed to give it back to Jeffarima, but look at Jeffarima going for the steal. She is tenacious tonight. Look at that. And I really feel like with Jeffarima, the way that she's playing, it is rubbing off on her teammates. I mean, she just looks like she is taking no prisoners. She does go over and help up the fallen Angola player. Barbosa.
Yeah, she's definitely stepped up. She has 12 points in this game already.
Oh, tough shot. Just the defense.
I mean, she has 12 points right now. Jeffarima to her 1 point yesterday, so that's something different that's changed. The way that she's moving, the way that she just went for the offensive rebound right now. So a lot of players have switched up from the game yesterday to today.
I mean, credit to Angola because they've run into a tornado tonight, and they're just trying to hang in there. And they've done a pretty good job of staying within striking distance. And it just feels like in this tournament, you know, you say this about Uganda, if they don't play hard for 40 minutes, they're going to lose. And it feels the same kind of with Cote d'Ivoire. They've got to play like this for 40 minutes or they're not going to win the game.
Exactly. And I think, speaking about Uganda, they know that. And that's why they play hard for 40 minutes. So the way that Cote d'Ivoire came out today, I think they know as well that something had to change from yesterday's game to today.
They had to change the chip. Or push the reset button. Flip the switch. Wash the dishes. Okay. Jamel inbounds the basketball. Cote d'Ivoire more than 2 minutes into it. Still on top. And Angola not losing their intensity either. Here's the basket though, and they're getting some good looks. And that was Jamel. That's impressive.
I mean, we always said they were getting good looks yesterday, but they weren't falling, and now they're just making their layups and making their three-point shots, and free throws. So that's actually something else that's different from yesterday.
Ball goes out of bounds. Angola fans, they do come to support him, don't they? I mean, every country has had a good cluster of fans here.
Every game, every country. You know for sure their fans will be there cheering and rooting for them on.
I think there's even been some tourists on safari that have come to watch on the night off. Or not safari, but going to the park, you know, to see the animals. And they're going to stay at this end.
You see here the attack, and there was the offensive rebound where they called that foul.
So Malaji at the line. Takes her time. She's a good-looking player. First point of the game for her. She does have 3 rebounds. Caetano trying to hound the point guard. Jefferima fouled by Isabel. Coleman doing a good job holding on to the basketball. Uraga has it. Gets it to Jed Jamel, but then fumbles it away. She's hurt her knee. And quickly the other way, Angola. Look how quickly they get down, and they've got a chance for three-point play. What a drive from Sara Caetano. Look at this. What do you think about that power? Concentration, Caetano.
She wanted strong.
Makes the free throw for the three-point play. Caetano Veloso might have to write a song about this Angola team before it's all over. Look at that. So Cote d'Ivoire is good, or as well as they've played. They only lead by 1. Like Ife Abekwe's decided to start grading exam papers.
No, I actually...
Have you got a class you're teaching you didn't tell me about?
My mind is racing because I found a great statistic out of all the games today that I want to see if it's true.
Okay. I can't wait to hear it. Yeah. Uraga to the corner, and Colgan misses. And now Angola have a chance to take the lead. And this is where that intensity has to come in. For Cote d'Ivoire, they do not want to fall behind. Look at Jefferima guarding Isabel. Oh, they get it down low to Matikita. Oh, she missed the layup. Ball goes out of bounds. So Matikita had a chance for the lead.
Great
She's just joined the missed layup club.
I think all the teams had their
member.
Yeah. But it's Angola's ball, so they have an opportunity to score right here.
Isabel twisting, turning, and the foul has been called. So Angola can go in front. Irene Bonini coming into the game, and Jefferima goes out. Can Gets a breather. Oh. They take the lead, it appears. And
to tie it.
These Angolans over there, they're into it. Can you believe it? They come away with nothing. Bonyeni. Jedjamel. Now Uraga floats in, puts it in. How big is that?
Such a strong move to the basket. That was non-existent yesterday, and I'd love to see that they were really attacking the basket fiercely.
Laji with the miss. So 4-point swing after the 2 missed free throws. Jedjamel out to Uraga again. And this time they cut her path to the basket. And you almost feel like a sense of relief for Cote d'Ivoire that they still got the lead from them, obviously. I don't care.
Don't be shy. Cote d'Ivoire is your team.
I like all of them. Here's Uraga.
Yesterday, Cote d'Ivoire got to the line, the free throw line, 12 times, and they were 5 out of 12. So it's nice to see them early in this game going to the line.
Yeah, they've definitely changed their approach to this game. And coach would have, maybe he didn't even need to look at the game tape. Maybe he knew already. But maybe looking at the game tape with some players.
And you never know.
If they did, we'll find out.
I mean, some players probably looked on their own, you know?
That was a great, yeah, you're right. That was a great rebound by Jedjamel. And I wonder almost, it's a good thing that you bring that up because I was thinking about it. Amani gets fouled here by Malaji. Was there some leadership, you think, in this team that perhaps took over and had a tough team talk?
You mean yesterday?
Yeah, for Cote d'Ivoire, or today even? When would it have happened, yesterday or today?
It would have happened after the game. They played early yesterday. And, I think, especially looking at the stats from yesterday, their starting 5 really didn't show up, and the fact that he had to change it, you know, that mentally can actually motivate a player to come out here and do well. You know, especially if you believe in your team, which they worked hard and they were fighting to the end, but it was just something that they could have done better, and I think that they're doing it better now.
Okay. And sometimes it's the first game.
Yeah, first game jitters.
First game against the host nation as well.
Yeah.
Barbosa. Oh, traveling. Angola did so well. They were right there, ready to take the lead, and now the score's gone in the other direction. Oh, double dribble.
Angola's defense, they're pressuring up.
Isabel right on Uraga. Oh, look at the bounce pass, give and go. Oh. Good play by Jedjamel. Angola. Trying to find some magic. Caetano. Oh no, that was. Yeah, Caetano, yeah.
I like her aggressivity in today's game.
Uraga floats in. Jedjamel, the rebound. 3-point shot from Koga.
Oh, she's excited.
Isabel driving, being pushed a little. Oh, how did she make that? Almost unlucky not to get a foul as well. There was definitely some contact.
That was definitely a nice hook shot.
Kareem.
All she's missing is the goggles?
She could borrow Caetano's. Oh, wonderful play by Koga. Suddenly the woman of the moment. Safieto Koga. Isabel spinning, weaving, missing. She gets it back, and the layup.
This is definitely a physical game tonight against Cote d'Ivoire and Angola.
Final 3:20 of the first half. Jejemel passes back out wisely. Uraga sees an opening, but then loses her handle, and Angola have it.
There's definitely a mismatch with
Three-point shot, good! Wow, where did that come from? Antonio. Antonio, here we go. And now a chance to go back in front for Angola. So just when it felt like Cote d'Ivoire had steadied the ship, here comes Angola. Oh, look, into the corner, and the miss from Antonio. Angola looks like they're going to take the lead, though. They've got it. Here's Isabel. She backs up. Uraga flies in. Oh. Again.
I think Angola is missing that mismatch that's on Matiki. She's in the post calling for the ball. She had a guard on her 2 possessions down the floor, and no one even took a glimpse, even though Angola just made that 3.
Nothing but net, but unfortunately on the outside of the net. Now Angola again with a chance. Outside, Barbosa, you cannot count it. It was long. Now quickly, Colga, bounce pass, right decision, Bonyeni. Colga's really raised her level on offense here in this second quarter.
And as a team, they're playing together, passing the ball, making the extra passes to the open player. Wow.
High flying drive from Caetano.
You see Caetano here, there was a screen, she rejected it. Takes the ball in very hard, or her right hand. She carried a play today.
Wow.
Yeah. She looks young too.
Caetano. Well, if you want to know how old she is, I'm going to tell you. Care to venture a guess?
23.
19.
Wow.
19 years old.
19 years old and leading the way of this Angola team. That's amazing.
You were 14 when she was born.
Have you called her a baby baller?
Okay.
Yeah.
19. Well, she's one of Isabella Joe is 19 as well. 17-year-old Arminda Joaquim.
Well, we knew this was a new...
just 24 years old, average rather than 16.
Yeah, Angola team, they're very young, so they're going to have plenty of time and years to play together, to adapt, and to build that chemistry.
Danny almost getting the shot, or the steal. And look at the hustle, chasing back and getting it was Fernando. And Cote not able to come up with the steal.
I would just never have guessed 19 to be playing the way that she is on the senior national team of Angola is amazing.
Well, she played most recently with Escola Desportivo Formigas do Casinga. So that tells you all you need to know right there.
Vamos a jugar uno. Si aquí hay un cambio defensivo como ha pasado antes, te abres a recibir, ¿vale? Pero tú le vas a buscar, Casia, le vas a buscar mano a mano el balón, ¿vale? Si tiene que recibir ella, vienes aquí mano a mano y le cambias el ángulo de bloqueo, ¿vale? Tú te abres aquí y jugamos directo. A ver si leemos triángulos en el directo, ¿vale? A ver si leemos triángulos en el directo, ¿ok? No, tenemos 14 segundos, tenemos tiempo, ¿vale? Un buen ataque, ¿de acuerdo? Venga, si los metemos ahora por encima, vamos.
Marcar,
ya.
marcar, marcar, marcar. 1, 2, 3.
Ocasia Antonio, number 23, walking out on the court. You want to scan in that barcode?
I already have it.
Okay. Oh, you thought I had to say something? No, it's only when it's the full. I enjoy it. I enjoy saying that. Final minute, 58 seconds. Trapped. That is great defense. Possession error. Back to Cote d'Ivoire. So 36-35, Cote d'Ivoire just hanging on.
That's why I fell on the timeout zone. But now if we score, press and go on two.
Là, on va aller en attaque. Si on marque, c'est presse, c'est zone. D'accord? Ça fait 2 minutes.
On offense. If they press now over there. Break, press. Press, break. And here, transition. Take all offense. 24 seconds.
On fait toute l'attaque.
And there is another 24. So don't break off.
This game, night sessions have just been terrific, haven't they? Here in Kigali.
Yep.
High dribble Kone. Oh, another high dribble Kone. Pointer, you can count that coming right out of the timeout. And Bonyeni has the reputation for being able to stroke that.
You see Cote d'Ivoire here in the zone.
Oh, tough take. I mean, you can only be impressed by Caetano. Willingness to put her 19-year-old body into anybody that's
she has
in her way.
No fear. Look how she just puts her head down, takes her dribbles, and goes to the basket strong.
I mean, the way she plays, I think if you told her you have to run through that wall,
she'll get through it.
If you're going to win the game, she's going to run into it.
She's going to get through it. She's so young, she's only going to get better.
Yep, just scratching the surface of her potential. Final 11 seconds. Bonyeni just strokes one from there. She puts it up. She makes another one. How about that? That is confidence. And you can see that she was looking at the clock just to make sure she took it with the right amount of time. And I don't think you could have asked for a better half of basketball, especially for Cote d'Ivoire fans. Their team leads at 42-37 over Angola.
Cote d'Ivoire with 42 points, Angola 37 points.
Cote d'Ivoire 55% from the three-point line, while Angola is just 2 for 10, and 27 shots put up from Cote d'Ivoire and 32 rebounds against 17. That's a big difference. And Cote d'Ivoire has to actually box out and just know where the man's at, because we don't want the same thing to happen again from their game yesterday. And so here's the top scorers for both teams, and they just came out here. Both teams have come out being very aggressive.
Jefferima scored most of her points in the first quarter. This is her.
Now this game has been very, very physical. A lot of Cote d'Ivoire's points have been in the paint, which is good because yesterday when they were playing against Rwanda, they were attacking the basket, but their shots just were not falling. So it's just nice, and I'm sure it's a breath of fresh air for Cote d'Ivoire to make these layups and tough shots with the Angola defense on them. And then you just see here Caetano, the 19-year-old, just serving buckets for Angola. So I think by the time they come out in the second half, that's something that's going to change. Maybe the defense of Angola is going to change, or Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire just definitely really has to box out Angola, because 17 to 39 is just, I'm sorry, 32 to 17 is just too much. Just too much.
Well, we'll see if they can take care of business. Angola fans perhaps a little disappointed because their team a couple of times looked like they were about ready to take the lead, and every time they failed to, Cote d'Ivoire was right back in front by several points.
I mean, we've seen that today against Uganda and Senegal, so taking that lead can definitely happen some point at some time in this game, so they just need to come out there and just play hard, which they've been doing.
42-37, Cote d'Ivoire on top of Angola at halftime.
Unique character. Unique chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
Need to settle down, pass the break, and set it up, which...
Oh, look at that. They break the press.
They break the press.
It's points a couple of times, and that's where they got to punish Mali. Yeah, that could be. Oh, look at that. Wide open layup. Now a chance to run. Look at that. And Fatamatu Sato did not even go back and play D.
Attack the basket, get those fouls, attack to create something.
Yeah, that's a great point. Much like this one. That beats Jezebel. Look at that pass. Alley-oop, are you kidding me? Showtime in Kigali. A little bit of swag.
To help Mozambique put points on the board.
But once again, I mean, now you got to start talking about the player of the game, Cameroon. Karim Sinatsa. Ruben who went for the steal there. Now is the layup, and look at that.
What a nice move, that spin move.
Oh, what a handoff. I mean, it is ridiculous how well she's playing.
She's having so much fun out there. Look at her go. In a good place.
Oh, how about that? Scooping and hooping. And putting the basketball in his grooves.
Great move by Kong. Hopefully that's what the patience he wants.
Final seconds taken off the clock. Makati, she doesn't hesitate. Oh, you're kidding me. Silky Scoot has done it. She has stroked the three-pointer.
What a shot.
No hesitation. An absolute star for Cameroon. 42-37, Cote d'Ivoire on top of Angola here at halftime, and Caetano has been terrific leading this Angola team and keeping them in it with 11 points. And the way she has been aggressively attacking the basket or shooting it from deep. This is a great move right here. Right past the defense. And you'll see, I think there's one other one we're going to see a drive. So that's the same one. But yeah, she might not be the biggest player, but she is not afraid of anything. No surprise because of the way she started. Just so determined. I think really took it upon herself to lead this team tonight to try to set the tone after the disappointment of falling yesterday to Rwanda. She's got 12 points, 4 of 6 inside the arc. She's 1 of 3 from deep. Even when she wasn't scoring in the second quarter, she was doing other things to help her team win. Jeffrey with 12 points leading the way. know, they've had to wait and wait and wait to play their first game. So in a sense, it's like they've drawn the short straw. I mean, on the other hand, they're getting to play kind of like in the big time of the game. So that's good.
Can I tell you my observation that I was thinking about? Okay, besides today's game against Congo and Egypt, which was a very good game, very close game, every team that has played already has won today. And I think that's a really big thing because we talked about what you prefer better as a team. Do you prefer to play your first game or have that day to rest and watch teams play and then play the second game as Senegal did, and they lost by 2 to Uganda. So the fact that Cote d'Ivoire had that talk and came out and showed Angola, they don't have anything to base off. Just seeing them, Cote d'Ivoire already played a game. They felt embarrassed. They were a physical game last night. They were up and down. They were able to move their bodies. So they have that adrenaline and that extra game in them than Angola. And that was a great observation that I saw, that teams that have already played in this tournament have won, besides the Congo and Egypt teams, which was definitely a crazy hard game.
Yeah, it was.
Exactly, because
I mean, DR Congo could have won both games.
Exactly. So
no, they could have won that game.
This game today, and exactly. And at the last few minutes, they lost it. It was 78 to 89, losing by 9. But the way that they came back from the game yesterday, and the way that it was tied at the second half, it was just so maybe next time play first.
So Mozambique came back yesterday to take the lead late, and they came back and won today.
Exactly, they already played.
Although they did beat Guinea. I think you would expect them to beat Guinea.
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah.
That's just my observation. And then talk about Senegal and Uganda.
It was a great observation.
Exactly. So Cote d'Ivoire had that talk, and they came together and rallied and felt embarrassed. And I know they have pride to represent their country, and they came out and showed it. It's 42-37, and they already have a game under their belt. So I expect them to, do this exact same thing as they did in the first quarter or the first half, but also box out Angola, because Angola is just beating them on the boards. It's 32-17. That's too much.
Can I interject?
Sorry,
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Just scan in the barcode to get courtside 1891. Okay, now go ahead.
I'm done. It was just I just observed that, and we'll see how Angola changes, if they change their defense, if they change their aggression, because they're doing great on the boards. They do have 13 turnovers to Cote d'Ivoire 7, and Cote d'Ivoire had 23 yesterday, so they're actually playing better. And maybe the next game when Angola plays Rwanda, everyone would have played a game and,
yeah,
put us in there.
I think we're seeing a much better, obviously, Cote d'Ivoire tonight. And without a doubt, I mean, yesterday you would have been like, wow, so Rwanda's definitely going to be one of the top 2 teams in this group.
Yeah.
But now I'm not so sure. They're going to have to bring that type of performance every game if they're going to win. Yeah. That's tough to do.
That's tough to do, but they're also, Rwanda is at home. They have their fans, their friends, their family, and the way that the energy and the building was rocking yesterday when Rwanda played, it was just inevitable that they were going to win that game, especially it was their first game. They haven't been a part of the tournament since 2011, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mac and cheese fueled victory for yesterday for Rwanda, and they're going to have the mac and cheese.
You just tell the people why you're saying mac and cheese right now.
Because their star point guard said that's her favorite food.
Name?
She said that was Destiny. Is that enough? Because I'm too tired now.
Oh, gosh.
I'll think of it.
Well, we have 20 more minutes.
It is the 4th game of the day. We did go for a morning run. And the steal, and Jeff Arima elects to bring it back out instead of challenging Manuel. Feet set. Out here, Manuel. Laraga with the rebound. I mean, if there is a team, though, that could be potentially tired quicker tonight, it would be Cote d'Ivoire. And I don't know if that might impact things, but...
I mean, just from the conversation that you had with your colleague about how they rallied together and just knew that they could perform better, I don't think that they're going to let up anytime soon.
Good defense, Cote d'Ivoire. There's Tolo, not giving anything away to the captain of Angola, Cristina Matikita. Matikita that time gets down low. Look at the Manuel rebound. They had the two bigs there to potentially get a layup, and then Jeffrey pass goes off her hand, so Angola get it back. How many other games would you watch while playing an AfroBasket? You would always, obviously, you would play your game and then you would watch game tapes. You might stay after and watch a little bit of the game after one of your games.
Yep.
Or you would watch a game if you were going to be playing the next game. You would watch a team that you were going to play next.
Usually, like, we'll play the game, shower and stuff, come to the court the first half of the next game, whether it is or is not our bracket, and then also watch who's in our bracket. And then probably go back to the hotel and watch our game that we just played.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a constant watching film. That's just how we understood what we did wrong and to do things better the next game. Did you play a sport?
Baseball and basketball.
Nice.
Not at your level, obviously. There's the drive. Oh, rebounding down low from Amani.
Yeah, she's been very aggressive to the basket. She's going up against a big post player trying to get that rebound. No fear.
Inbounded to Tolo, high arcing shot, short. Now Manuel. Antonio in the game, number 23. Feels like the pace has slowed down just a little. And Manuel does a great job of making the catch. They stay with it. And going to the free throw line is the captain, Cristina Matikita.
I think she definitely needs more touches. She's the biggest player on the court right now, and she really seals in, but the guards of Angola kind of miss her. So hopefully in the second half, they see her and she gets them, and they get her going.
Well, she does have 5 points now, along with 7 rebounds.
I think she could have more than that.
And she's got also Manuel has really struggled from the floor. She's 0 for 6. Does have 7 rebounds. So the free throws make it a 5-point game once again. Jeff Rima not able to save it. And it really does just feel kind of like maybe some tiredness, I don't know, loss of concentration has taken place during the break for both of these teams.
Yeah, I think that they came in a little...
I mean, for you and I can understand you and me.
No, I'm good, Jeff. I'm having a blast.
Like, what are we watching?
No, I'm having a great time here. But, yeah, I do agree. Like, they came out a little bit slow and soft and sluggish, so hopefully they pick it back up because... What?
Well, talk about picking it up. They definitely elevate. Katana not able to score on that. Good catch, Jeff Rima. Jejimel chases it down. Jefferina turns. Oh, what a tough make. What a tough shot.
That could be the shot that sparks Cote into that energy they had in the first half. It's a great shot and a great move.
Well, she was the one that sparked him in the first half as well. So she now goes to 14 points. And Jefferina Giawara now has 15 points.
Even though they came out a little bit slow, I think this is a 180 for Cote d'Ivoire, how they played yesterday and how they're playing today. They're being aggressive on the ball, and hands are in the passing lane, so.
Good hands by Tolo. Got it. It's funny, you look at some of these players, and their jersey name resembles nothing like the name of the roster, the official roster. Chase is coming into the game. We haven't seen much of her tonight. She played a lot of minutes last night.
She definitely played a lot of minutes yesterday. She's only played 2 minutes and 12 seconds this game, and compared to yesterday, 28 minutes. So hopefully she brings some spark off the bench.
The dump, they pass it, and there you go, Matikita.
That's what I said. You got to get to her. Give her the ball. She's calling for it.
Caetano is just really making a nuisance of herself out there.
She has no fear. Caetano's here.
Caetano, yeah. That'd be a good name for a song for her. For Caetano. Anna Amani, Raga, arcing three. Boy, I thought Chiesa was going to get that rebound, but she didn't. Pascual steps back. This is everything.
I feel like both teams need to get in a rhythm. They do something good where they get the ball in the paint, like we just saw Matiki for Mozambique get that, seal in and 2 points, and then the next possession and they just chuck up a shot when they should just continue to stay with what's working for them, which is getting the ball in the paint, having Caetano, which she is out right now, but attacking the basket. Oh, no, actually she's in the court, but Mozambique needs to stick with what's working for them.
Angola.
Angola, sorry. The red jerseys confused me for a little bit.
But they also both speak Portuguese.
No, that's
ball goes out of bounds.
Definitely talking about Angola. She's just a force to be reckoned with.
Wow, really is Caetano.
Yeah, she's doing it on both ends of the floor, playing defense and being aggressive to the basket on offense.
Just going to miss her going out of the game. I guess she has to take a breather. Ooh. Boy, what a pass from the baseline. And target.
I just think Mozambique, Angola needs to get the ball in the paint. I'm going to keep harping on that. They have the biggest post players on the floor right now, and I don't know why they're not using them. They're just settling for outside shots.
Colga back in the game. She sparked Cote d'Ivoire in the first half. Look at that. Great work from Barbosa, but doesn't come up with it. Jefferima turns. That's a little crazy. And the ball goes out of bounds. Some fan that wasn't looking.
At least it wasn't you this time, right? We didn't hit you.
I don't need that anymore. I've already got enough bumps and bruises. pushing me around all day. Oh, look at that. Look at the hustle. And traveling, though, she stood up. She can't stand up. Isabel Fernando.
And then maybe that's just, again,
watch, get this.
Angola being a young team. Yeah, she had it. She just needed to start dribbling.
Well, Isabel Fernando is 23, so I guess that qualifies as young.
I think anything under 25 is good.
Yeah, especially for the senior national team.
Exactly.
Getting back in the game. Remember, she hit those 2 threes right at the end of the first half. That was a tough take from Jeffreyma.
She is definitely a completely different player from what she showed yesterday. She has been tremendous for Cote. She has 15 points, and yesterday she only had 1. So that's a big step up for her. Now she has leading the team with 16 points.
28 years of age. 1.80 meters. I think she's 5 feet 11. I think she plays bigger than
She plays way bigger than 5'11".
Good work by Cieza. And this is where I think it's more of an energy thing, energy shortage. And now it feels like we're starting to get it back. Both teams, in fact.
Yeah.
Offensive foul.
It's like you've seen the energy rise at the same time between both teams.
The foul on Malaji. Boyani, quick pass. Cieza. Oh, out of control. Pulls back. Forces the turnover. And she's having a tough game. Edvania Pascal hasn't scored. Just a few shots, turns it over. Beautiful bounce pass to Tolo. Magnani.
Cote has been very active this game.
It's up to a 10-point lead now. It's a dangerous time for Angola.
Do you put Catano in right now?
Good drive. Manuel is just having a nightmare trying to score tonight.
Yeah. You can see the frustration on her face, but
she's now 0 for 7. That just can't happen. That miss. Especially after the work from the guard. Look at that. Why is that not going in?
like I said, when a player is not able to score, and there's going to be games like that, you have to bring something else to the table, whether that's defense, rebounding, steals. Being a good leader on the floor, you just have to bring something.
Well, she's got 8 rebounds as well.
Well, there she goes. I mean,
steal and a block.
That's what she has to bring in this game, is just continue to rebound and hopefully keep trying to let her shots fall as the game goes on.
Well, it's great defense in the backcourt. Felt like they're swarmed by 4 players, and then when they got to midcourt, there were 3 other ones. Bunyani drives.
There she goes. I love the ball in the paint. Make a move, make it strong.
Everybody run to the basket.
I like that they got the ball into her Mataki, and she was able to do a move. And I just called it again. Catano's coming in. Angola's down by 10, and I was asking you, when is she going to? Where is she? She didn't answer me, but I see her now. She's on the floor.
Well, she's their MVP tonight, so she's got to be out there. The MVP, though, just threw it right in the hands of Cote d'Ivoire to trigger a break. As Tolo goes down and gets the foul on Matakita, and it's really been a lethargic 6 minutes and 19 seconds especially for Angola.
Tolo makes her first.
They had those two chances to take the lead in the first half, and they didn't. Talking about Angola. And they've come back out. This has not been the same energy from them, especially. It feels like some of the players coming off the bench have kind of re-energized Cote d'Ivoire, and it hasn't been the same for Angola to call a timeout. So they need to change things around, or else they're going to be looking at an 0-1 record going into tomorrow.
Isabel, cambias a Artemis, ¿vale? Sobre todo, quiero que salgamos bien aquí, ¿vale? Y que lleguemos bien a estas posiciones. Sobre todo el 5, que me cierre perfectamente aquí dentro, ¿vale? Y la jugadora del lado débil que me cierre aquí. Vamos a intentar presionar bien aquí. Y la jugadora de aquí, sobre todo, que venga aquí dentro para negar esto. No quiero triples desde estas dos posiciones y desde aquí arriba, ¿vale? Aquí, si lo veis claro, podéis saltar 2 contra 1 o no, ¿vale? Si no lo veis claro, sobre todo negamos esto y aquí cerramos 2 contra 1. Vamos a activar la defensa y en ataque seguimos con esa ansiedad. No estamos poniendo los bloqueos bien puestos y no estamos jugando largo. Tenemos que jugar más largo, ¿ok? Sin ansiedad, venga, vamos, ya.
Vamos, falta muito tempo ainda. 1, 2, 3, defesa!
Second half, this game's starting to slip away from Angola. They need to do something and do it now. Trailing by 12 points, and just Tolo again. Manyani with that great block.
Tolo with the putback. She's been very active on the rebounds.
Drives, good move, but just doesn't finish. And Jefferima for 3. That might just put the exclamation mark on her performance and get her to be the MVP of the game tonight. And we still got 12:40 remaining. That takes it up to a 17-point lead.
This is definitely a different team that showed up yesterday against Rwanda.
On the deck, drive. That was a strong move from her. Shot from the corner, and the ball just went off of Isabel. She must have thought it was going to hit the rim or something.
Yeah. Angola in the zone right now. Should have been actually a kickball. Hit her foot.
third. Can they put in a late third quarter dagger here? She's got a teammate open in the corner. And Caetano chases it down. Here's a ball. A butterfly or a ball?
They're trying to get in the game. Ooh.
Right by Matakita. You can see she brushed it off, and there is Manuel. Go back in the game. She's had her struggles, and she makes her first shot from the floor.
I mean, with this time, it's 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the third. If I was Cote d'Ivoire, I would be running the clock. There's no rush in anything that they're doing now. They're up 58-45. I mean, if they have fast breaks or easy, basket, take it. But if you're in a half-court setting and you don't have anything, call a play. Set your good screen. Set up your post players, and just run the clock.
Strong move. And can you believe it? Angola coming back.
I love that play.
Brave drive from Ocasio Antonio.
She comes up that screen hard and drives it straight to the basket.
They have gone on a little run here. They're down, is it 17?
It was at 10 for sure at one point.
Yeah, they trailed by 17. So they've cut it now to 11. Get to 10, so it'll be a 7-0 run. And it truly has gotten them right back in it. They could have used that free throw going in. And looking at the free throw shooting, Angola tonight are 17-25, so it's not too bad. Oh, nice drive from Cieza. I didn't see that coming. Look at that, even they're impressed with teammates. Caetano. Oh. She's playing kind of like Aya Traore for Senegal, bringing her team back, willing them back.
I thought you were talking about the age. I was thinking about.
No. And traveling on Jejimel and Nadir Manuel, and right now all the momentum with Angola. The deficit was 17. It's now down to 10 with 28.3 seconds left. They don't want this quarter to end.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were comparing her to Babari, the 18-year-old on Uganda.
Look at Manuel. Nice handoff. No, gets away. Uraga. It looks like we've done a number on your sweets here.
You can have a whole bunch of snacks here. So. Either way, Jeff.
I've enjoyed them, thank you.
You're welcome.
Virgil keep. Rug at the line. Oh, wow. That thing hung on the rim, didn't it? Everything going Angola's way right now. Some extra second. You got to get Caetano. Oh. I was going to say, you got to get her a touch. Passes it outside. Three-pointer. It was online, but short. And he's still not aware that there wasn't enough time. At the end of 3, 61-50. Cote d'Ivoire on top of Angola.
Yeah, just 32 points and the 2 points in the paint for Angola and 17 for 25 free throws. So Angola's getting to the line. I just, maybe it's their turnovers that they're lacking. As we see right here, the plays of the third quarter. Jeff Orima just going to work in that post block. And then, as I said about Angola, to get the ball in the paint to Mataki, because she's a key player. She's a big body, and they need to utilize her more.
Tolo's played well tonight too, hasn't she?
Yeah,
Got there.
Yeah, she definitely has.
That was a big three from Jeff Orima to take it up to 17. At this point, you're thinking, okay, Cote d'Ivoire going to win this. And then all of a sudden, Angola going a 7-0 run.
I mean, they're not backing down, and I think I like that about Angola. Even though they know that they're down, this young team is still fighting their way to close the gap.
What's interesting, Cote d'Ivoire winning the battle of points off turnovers tonight. And in terms of bench points, Cote d'Ivoire won that one as well so far. But you look at the numbers of Sarah Caetano. They're impressive. 14 points, 4 rebounds. She only has 1 assist, but she's blocked a shot. And she's their highest graded player, along with Christina Metikita, captain.
Yeah, I mean,
needs more touches.
I think Angola should be very proud of how they are rebounding the ball right now. They have 20 offensive rebounds to Portugal's 8. So Angola is doing good things, even though they are, down. So I think that they should harp on what they're doing well and continue.
That last sequence, and again Tolo competing. Oh, I thought Angola had almost committed
They did the same thing that we just saw right now, but they didn't catch it. So Angola has another opportunity to score right here, and I hope that they go back to Mataki as they did in the possession before, even though she lost the ball. I think that it's imperative for them to get the ball in the paint and utilize their post players. Their posts are bigger than Cote d'Ivoire's post players, and just using them a little more.
Well, the time is not the enemy yet, but the way they're playing, the way they're attacking the basket, is so impressive.
That was a great move by Antonio, straight to the basket. She saw an opening. Instead of using the screen, she rejected it and went straight to the basket with her left hand.
That's from the right. And that's a big bucket. Any momentum to be gathered by Angola if you're Cote d'Ivoire.
Look at the way that Jeff Orima is playing.
Look at the sense of urgency all of a sudden from Angola. Look at that, diving on the floor for the loose ball. Caetano. She is an absolute champion. I don't care what club you coach or what scout you are or whatever. If you see a play like that, you're like, I want her in my team. That is just effort.
She gets after it. I hope she knows the sky's the limit. Her being just 19, she's just gonna keep developing over the years, and it's just great to see her starting and playing hard for this Angola national team.
goes out.
Guess who deflected that?
Caetano.
Exactly.
Well, good catch. Not the enemy yet, but again, like the sense of urgency that Angola are going to have to play with if they're going to have a chance. And they get into Metikita. Oh boy, just unlucky.
Oh. At least they're getting it into her.
And it drives in. Look at the scrap for the ball. Look at this. My goodness, she's good. You got to love it, Antonio. Spinning Isabel. Coming over and getting the block. Tolo is just playing the role of the enforcer. I like how she's playing.
Yeah, she is. I mean, Mataki, she's getting the ball. All she has to do is pump fake, let Tola fly by her, and go straight up for the layup instead of just going in one motion. Maybe she can add that to her game.
Other fans here tonight. Some of the other ones. Crowd. Antonio is in the zone right now.
I feel like Angola was what Portugal was doing yesterday, like just not backing down, not giving up, keep fighting. So
look at this.
And look at that.
They're having more success even. Antonio not going to be denied. Look out! Here comes Angola. The Elephants are in a little bit of trouble here, trying to hold off Angola.
They have to come out of this timeout and really bring some energy and effort, or Angola will shock them.
I mean, you just have to admire the play of the guards right now. Caetano and Antonio, Ocasio Antonio, aren't just taking no for an answer. I mean, they've just said, we're going to come back in this game. This is far from over, Cote d'Ivoire.
And we've seen games yesterday and today when teams are down. I just love that they do not give up. They believe in their team and they believe that they can come back or at least change the momentum of the game, making it harder for the team that they're playing to win.
We just saw some great games today.
Yeah, we did.
DR Congo came back to take the lead on Egypt, and then Egypt had to really dig deep to get that win. I mean, we just watched Uganda beat Senegal. Colga. Look at that. Oh. Caetano is unbelievable. And she's tied up. Colga is going to be helped off the floor. And again, it was just kind of a loose dribble.
Just a workhorse defensively and offensively. And I'm just so proud that she is
it's almost a foul, surely, on Colga.
Representing Angola.
So the possession arrow favored Angola. Much like fortune favors the brave. They deserve it, the way they're playing here in the fourth quarter. Isabel driving in. Looks like she landed awkwardly. They're really, I mean, you know, we talked about it. It's this Cote d'Ivoire team is going to have to play hard for 40 minutes to get a win tonight. And even though they went up 17, it wasn't enough.
You did say that. You called that out in the beginning of the game. They're going to have to play hard for 40 minutes to get a win. And right now, what is it, 30 minutes they played hard? Like 35? They took some time off, and they were very chillaxed or relaxed when they came out. in the beginning of the third quarter.
22-year-old Antonio guarding Colga. 19-year-old Caetano guarding Jefferima. Here's Jejimel. This is the handle. Oh, look at that. The quick hands of Antonio. She wins the ball. Gets it up to Caetano. Bounce pass. Isabel takes her time. Misses. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I think the wrong player took the shot there.
And that's just so unselfish-like for Caetano to just pass that ball when knowing that she's been scoring. So.
For the extra effort for Raga, gets it back for Cote d'Ivoire, and that's a tough 4-point swing for Angola, who had battled to get the ball. Metiquita, is anybody? Oh, she turns. Oh. Boy, I tell you what, Grace Tolo and Metiquita are having words. Watch, see if it sticks with them after this.
They definitely got some words.
Yeah, she's talking. Well, trash talk.
Gotta love the game of basketball.
Trash talk, Cote d'Ivoire style. Did you have much of that out there?
No.
I mean, did anybody ever talk trash to you?
Yeah, and I just looked at them crazy and scored.
You had your own form of trash talk.
I had my own form of it. I mean, I was honestly just in the zone and focused all the time. Just wasn't that type of player.
You didn't engage. You haven't taken the bait tonight with me either. I've been trash talking you all night.
Yeah, you know.
Just been continuing to commentate. Koga from the left corner. Ow! She played well last night, didn't she? And here she is again in crunch time.
That's definitely a big shot for Cote d'Ivoire right now. To have that momentum to keep on scoring against Angola.
Oh, nice pass. And Manuel scores. That was Barbosa with the assist.
I mean, there's time on the clock. They're down 8, 5 minutes left.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, there's plenty of time for Angola to know that they're still in the game.
Oh, Jejimel looking a little shaky out there when she gets the ball. Tolo. And the long rebound. And Jejimel missing. And interestingly, it feels like the non-jump shooters putting the ball up.
I don't think those were the best shots that Cote d'Ivoire should take in this time. I think they should be running the clock out.
And Tolo knocks it out of bounds.
They're both saying the same thing. I think they just run into each other. And
I thought we saw some good minutes as well from Joanna Antonio, who's just come back in. 26-year-old from Interclub, 1.90 meters in height. She just caught the ball. She hasn't played much. I thought she looked all right in the first half. And Caetano is just irrepressible. I mean, to be honest, if you have kids, you tell them you want to play like Caetano.
She just has a motor on her, and she's very good at her age to read the defense, to know to go left or right, and the kind of shot she should put up. So we saw her just driving left to the basket and getting herself to the free throw line.
So Cote d'Ivoire elect to huddle up on the first free throw.
I always think when there's a huddle like that, they just talk about, okay, we're up, we're good. We just take our time.
So there was a unsportsmanlike, or was there a technical? Because I'm not. There had to be a technical, but not. Yeah, they called it technical. Sorry, on Visic, the coach. So that's why she had that free throw initially. Here is Koga. Missing. And it's a 6-point game. Oh, I got a technical. What was he upset about?
I know, he looks very calm over there. He's been calm even in yesterday's game.
That's very Zoran Visic-like to get a technical.
But he had to say something to the ref to get one, so.
Oh, goodness me, you could hear the flesh on flesh all the way over here, and driving in and scoring is Fernando. It's a 4-point game. You can hear Abba singing about it right now. There's the bump, and a little bit of pressure again. And they need to get Jeff Arima back in the game. Angola can cut the deficit to 2, maybe even 1 if they attempt a 3.
Yeah, definitely. I would put Jeff Arima back in the game right now.
You're going to put Cieza in. Caetano, great drive. Tolo looked like she got a hand on the shot.
You see here,
More changes.
Caetano just driving it hard into the basket. Good look, but she just didn't make it.
No offense to the other players coming in, but to take Caetano out now? Granted, you still have Antonio in, both Antonios. Oh, Antonio loses that one.
And
Now, if you're Cote d'Ivoire, you don't need to rush.
You don't need to rush, and Jeff.
Cieza, though, they rush it.
Jeff Arima's not even in the game, so
No, she's sitting down.
Yeah. So I mean.
But I was talking about the substitutions for
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Angola. Metikita drives and good help defense.
Definitely want to have taken Caetano. No.
Maybe she's going to come back in.
Yeah, maybe a little breather. But for me, if I was Cote d'Ivoire, I would definitely put Tolo in, which she's coming in, on Jeff Arima. She only has 1 foul, so I don't know why she's sitting on the bench.
This time she settled for the jumper, Antonio and Ocasio and Antonio. This is when the game is going to have to be won by Angola. They've cut it to 6. They got to get a stop. Tolo puts it up, misses.
Got to rebound the ball.
And honestly, the shot selection for Cote d'Ivoire, they're getting away with a couple of poor shots. Jeff Arima's going to come back in.
As she should. Yeah, I don't know if I like that shot by Tolo right now. And
we've seen it a few times in this 4th quarter. I think that's why Jeff Arima's come back in. Cieza's actually made a couple of shots here. Oh, good pass. Polga, does she get off in time? Oh, it was right on line, but short. I thought she was going to make that. 2:44 remaining.
Caetano comes back in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, she had to.
She just got a little breather.
I was just about to throw something on the ground in anger. She would not be in the game. Manuel also comes back in. Barbosa back in. They were attacking the basket and having success. They've got to go back to that.
Yeah, maybe Caetano is going to do that.
Barbosa, nope, she's going to launch it, and she's going to make it. She halves the deficit. They're bouncing in Luanda right now. The possibilities. What a comeback that would be. Down 17 and a half. Now they can close it to 1. Maybe if they get it to Barbosa, she can knock in another 3 and tie it. Oh, Jeff Arima went for the steal. It leaves open Caetano. She drives in. And she's fouled by Grace Tolo. This is just another illustration of how you continue to play. You got the 24-second shot clock. You still got time. You just have to win possession by possession. You don't give up.
Exactly.
And Angola have just stuck to their guns. And we've seen it so many times in this tournament.
Yeah. Just the effort of not giving up and just continuing to compete has left a lot of teams like neck and neck with their opponent, but Portugal is just not taking the best selection shots, and they're up.
Now if they press, first of all, press break. One man inbound the ball, Safi. Second.
C'est sur la zone presse.
So here Irene,
Farima.
Jeff. So you open.
Zone presse. Zone presse. They will make zone presse for sure.
Press break.
They will make.
You'll be ready to open in the middle. Zainab, you go here.
D'accord? Restez concentrés. Zone presse, voilà quand vous placez. On attaque.
You pass the ball. You cut in corner. Zone. You cut in corner. Here, go to play pick. And here is open shot. When you make overload, we have open shot.
So here's Caetano, and she gets the first one to go in. And Cote d'Ivoire just trying to hold on by the skin of their teeth right now. And Caetano, probably the MVP of this game for Angola. Just both free throws, and now carelessly, look at that, who comes up with the steal? Antonio, Pasio Antonio, almost a turnover.
And look at the 19-year-old.
Oh, she's going to put up Caetano, missing.
Taking that shot with confidence.
Oh, look at that, the pass up to Cieza. Oh, what a great try. But I don't like Caetano taking the three. I want to see her drive. Here's Barbosa. And half remaining.
Just the fact that she out of all people, took the shot.
What a play. It's almost like Cieza pushed that Manuel. Oh my gosh, what a mistake by Tolo. She was trying to pass it to Cieza. She wasn't even looking and gave it right to Barbosa. Their team showing a little tiredness here. Cieza bats it out of bounds with 11 seconds on the shot clock.
This is definitely,
Tolo's had a good game before the fourth quarter. She hasn't been outstanding in the fourth. And timeout.
¿Vale? Recordamos, en dos, ¿vale? Quiero que... no vamos a hacerlo. Hacemos uno para bloqueo directo de... Vamos para casi aquí. Si aquí Casia sales fuerte y no puedes recibir, Cristina viene rápido, Mao, y jugamos aquí. Pasa aquí y jugamos aquí, ¿vale? ¿De acuerdo? Jugamos bloqueo directo. Y te vas. ¿De acuerdo?
Nadie va para encima.
Vale, perfecto. Entonces tú estás aquí.
Well, that Barbosa
y
three,
aquí.
I'm not sure how many people expected her to make that.
Y rompemos aquí 1 contra 1. Miramos los triples de Artemis y Sara en los
That could not have
triángulos.
come at a more
Miramos a ver cómo
important
está la
time.
defensa, ¿ok? Venga, vamos ya.
Vamos a jogar 1 contra 1, Sara. Agora precisamos de 1 contra 1. Marcar. 1, 2, 3. Marcar.
Look at that, 6 points for Barbosa. She's hit a couple of threes, and that as a player, I think, could end up taking a shot here. She's open. Why not? The Cote d'Ivoire fans, they can hardly believe it.
I know. I think anybody on Angola's team right now can take that shot.
Maybe not Manuel, although she backs up and has great defense. They were looking and terrific play, redeeming play for Tolo. Now the pass up to Colga. No need to rush. Bodies flailing on the ground. Quick pass to Jefferima, and she is fouled by Caetano.
Yeah, look at here. She's obviously posting up, and she knows that she's guarded by a smaller guard, so she takes advantage of, Caetano on her back. And now she's at the free throw line.
I think Barbosa is getting chewed out by Vila because she didn't run the right play.
Yeah, she's been struggling all game, but she's been on the board, so to give or take some time, you got to keep her in.
Jefferima makes the first. Cross up. Brings it up the court. Against Fofana. Kita. Back to Medikita. Kita goes up strong and misses the layup. Now the three.
Again.
I mean, you got to go to Caetano. I think they don't need to look for a three yet. So they're going to take it. Caetano for three. She misses. And Cote d'Ivoire have it. Now Angola has a foul. 7.6 seconds remaining. And Metikita is going to be disappointed because she missed a layup.
That's going to be on her mind probably all night. But the fact that Angola is missing her shot, I mean, Cote d'Ivoire is just chucking up fast shots for no reason. And I just think they should just be poised. And already they're playing like they're down at this point.
Yeah, there were a few times where it seemed like in this fourth quarter where they kind of rushed him and they scored. Do you remember Cieza rushed up that shot? It's like, oh no, she should take it. Oh, she made it.
Just because you make it isn't a good shot.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so just right now, number 4 just chucked up that three for no reason. She can swing guard or shoot guard, just back it out.
Cristina y por Anthems. Quiero aquí, en esta situación defensiva, ya sacarán de aquí de banda, sacarán de allá. Quiero que la que defienda, la que saca de banda, sea Isabel, ¿vale? Isabel defienda la que saca de banda, ¿ok? Vamos a cambiar en todos los bloqueos. Cambiamos en todos los bloqueos. Vamos a arriesgar para que no metan el balón en pista. Si meten el balón en pista, 2 contra 1, a robar el balón y si hace falta, hacer falta. Si necesitamos hacer falta, hacer falta. Repito, no meten el balón en pista. Si meten el balón en pista, 2 contra 1 para hacer falta. ¿Ok? Que no sea antideportiva. Vamos a robar el balón. Si no lo podemos robar, hacemos una falta. ¿Ok? Si robamos balón, metemos un triple. ¿Ok? Venga, vamos, ya.
We're told at a young age, teams who win in the rebounding field win the game, and it's just not the case for Angola. They are beating and demolishing Cote d'Ivoire on the rebounding end, and they've been doing that all game.
I think they've just missed some shots, perhaps. Hasn't helped. Got a foul. They tried to foul. So time runs out. Were they playing like for goal difference or something, or why didn't they commit the foul? So Cote d'Ivoire have held on to get the win. Look how much it means for Jefferima. She's on her knees. And that is a huge psychological boost for Cote d'Ivoire and Angola. Again, I feel for Caetano.
You do. You feel for Angola as a team, how they battled back. I mean, this is a young team that has just fought their way. This is the first game of the tournament, and I just know that if this team, Angola team, stays together, they're just going to be a force to reckon with years down the line because they fought.
They did. That was encouraging.
Yeah, you just see here, I mean, 40% for Cote d'Ivoire, 71% from the free throw line, but Angola got to the free throw line 32 times. And what? They lose by 3 points. So just imagine if they, you know, made those free throws. Again, like I talked about the rebounds, Angola has 53 rebounds to Cote d'Ivoire's 41, and this was just a battle. Cote d'Ivoire came back from their game yesterday. They rallied together and
I mean, the good thing for Angola is they can still come out and win tomorrow by enough points and clinch first place. So if they, if they win against what? Because Cote d'Ivoire lost their first game by 30 points almost, 29 points.
It was 64 to 35, yeah. I mean, I do not want Angola to hang their heads at all. Kudos and great job to Cote d'Ivoire for coming back and losing to Rwanda yesterday, 64 to 35 to coming back today and winning 72 to 69 against Angola. They definitely showed that they were a different team and what type of team they could be in this tournament in the first half. And they were a little bit sluggish in the second half, but I mean, they came out with the win, and Angola should just not hang their head. I really like what I saw from them today in today's tournament, and they were just, led 18 points by a 19-year-old Catano, and she just played amazing, and she was the reason and why their team stuck in it. Her fight, her tenacity just helped everyone on the team on that floor just bring the energy. So this is going to be a great Angola team to see down the line. But again, Cote d'Ivoire is celebrating their win. They rallied together after their loss against Rwanda and just was like, we're not losing again. And they won today. They showed up. And if they continue to play this tournament like they did the first half, they might win some more games.
Well, that's the third victory now in FIBA Women's EuroBasket going back to 2017, 2021. Now they've won the third straight. Before that, in EuroBaskets, Angola had won 5 in a row. So they've kind of turned the tables on that one. So Angola, Cote d'Ivoire, you can see them dancing, and hugely important win for them, for their confidence, especially because they lost their opener. They want to come out and get a win tonight to get that bad taste out of their mouths. Cote d'Ivoire go to 3 points. Rwanda didn't play today, obviously, so they've got still 2, and Angola get the 1 participation point. They are in last place. Thanks for watching, everybody. 72-69. Cote d'Ivoire win it over Angola.